Hello, everyone. I'm Kevin Jones, and this is my beautiful wife, Allison Jones.
And welcome to the Relationship Rundown channel.
And as always, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like our videos. And if you ever want to send us a specific message, you can send it to our email at relationshiprundown@gmail.com. So what's today's topic?
I think we should talk about households with female breadwinners. So we were featured in a book written by Dr. Dawn DeLavalade, who is a childhood friend of mine, and I think that's an important topic, how to navigate that.
All right, let's get in it. All right, welcome back, y'all. So we are going in on a topic called female breadwinners.
Which is pretty controversial, I think.
Yeah. We have a friend, Dr. Dawn, and she is on tour now doing a series of meetups with female breadwinners around the country. So proud of her. She's doing a great job with it. But it caused us to say, ooh, let's talk about what she's doing, because luckily I'm a part of a household where my wife makes bucks. I say she makes some bucks.
Coinage.
So it's good to talk about it and bring it to the light, because I think people misunderstand what female breadwinner households are.
That's true.
So I want to speak from two topics, right? Because there's two types of household. There's a household where there's a female breadwinner and the man brings no income into the household at all. She pays all of his bills. If he has a car, she pays for it. If he has credit cards, she pays for it. If he gets an allowance, she gives it to him, because it's places where men actually don't work. And I think you've worked with women where their husbands don't work. And actually, we have some friends in Arkansas. Shout out to, I ain't gonna call them out, but you know what I mean. We have friends where the husband doesn't work. He does the cooking, he does the cleaning, picks up the kids from school, but inevitably, he has no income.
Right.
He has a car, he goes golfing, he got golf memberships. You know what I'm talking about. Then there's the other side where the man actually makes an income. He takes care of his own bills. He actually does contribute. See how she making faces over here?
I'm not. I was looking at the dog.
No, she wasn't.
I was looking at the dog.
Kooky. Don't mind kookiness over here.
He had his feelings, I think.
He pays his own bills. He pays some bills around the house. He does stuff. He takes kids out. He does, they go out to dinner, all of those things. But she still makes coinage or big bucks.
The majority of the income.
She makes over 50% of the income, right?
That's a good
threshold.
threshold.
Yeah. So what it is, and that's what we're talking about. One, you have to understand which one of those you're talking about when you speak of a female breadwinner.
That's true.
What you learn in the situation is most people resort to, oh, he don't bring in no money, he don't make no money, I can't be with that man. That's where people jump. They don't think of a man that actually makes a decent income. Secondly, you have to take into consideration what he does for a living. I mean, if your husband is a school teacher,
right,
you can't just put him in the bum category. Oh, he's a bum, right?
That's true.
So, I mean, we're here today to discuss.
Well, he could be a musician, where he just loves what he does. He can be an artist. He loves what he does, but that what he does doesn't necessarily bring a lot of money into the household.
Yeah.
But he loves what he does. He's happy. He's excited. He's passionate, and that's a different space than somebody who's just doing a 9-to-5. Grunge or grunt work. They unhappy, they unfulfilled, they coming home stressed and not bringing in a significant income. Those are two different things, I think. And I think it's important.
It is. So let's get into the topic in general, how we feel about it personally.
Well, how do you feel about it?
I'm from a different era, you know what I mean? No, I don't know what era that would be.
Exactly. We're from the same era.
I'm from the mindset that it doesn't matter who makes the most. It really matters on the partnership and what a partnership means to you and your significant other or spouse, right? Money, of course, every relationship needs money. Every relationship needs rules and guidelines in which that money is utilized and how they live as they use that money.
Right.
But that is not all the relationship is based on. It is based on the understanding of the partnership. So it has nothing to do with that money. That's just my personal take on it. So I don't mind if she makes more money. I mean, I'm not that guy. I can care less.
You remind me all the time.
So the fact is, I remind you what? Talk about it, honey.
You'll be like, oh, so where you get that bag from? Where you get? It's like,
okay.
How you checking how I'm spending my coins?
So once again,
long as things are taken care of in the household.
Here's the
How you
interesting
just
part
gonna
about
talk over
that.
me? I made a point.
I got your point. I'm sorry. I got your point.
Rude.
But here's what I think she's addressing, because I'm trying to clarify my point.
Okay.
Here, it's how the money is utilized in your relationship, and if you have some rules set in place, let those rules hold true 100% of the time.
Have any rules been broken?
So it's a tough situation when you say, look, me, and I'm a dirt myself out. What happens if I have zero money? I still get out. If you ask me,
why do you have zero money? That's the question.
hold on. I'm making a point here.
Oh, okay.
Let's just say I have zero money, right? And this is not an actual factual situation.
Okay.
If I have zero money and she walks in the house with a Birkin bag, look it up if you don't know what that is. And then she asks me.
That has never happened, by the way.
And then she says, oh, I need you to pay a bill, but you just walked in the house with a multi-$1,000 handbag, but you need me to pay a bill. If I don't have the money, there is a problem there.
Is that the bill you was already supposed to be paying?
No, not in this story that I'm telling.
Okay. Is this a real story or is this hypothetical?
Hey, everybody type in the comments what I just said. I said this is not an actual factual situation.
Okay.
I'm just making a point on. It sounds it because it happened. You know what
exactly.
I mean?
That's my point. So you're trying to lie. Anyway, go.
Anyway, my point is, make sure that you have rules to how that money is utilized. Many times,
there's no rules to how you utilize your own money. The only rules are how you utilize the joint money. The joint money.
That's another topic that I know is very strong in the female breadwinner community. Listen to what you said. What you just say?
How you use
your own money.
No, there's joint money.
Ironically,
there's your money
female
and there's my money.
And this is what I've experienced.
But no. Everybody should pay what they weigh. So you should have, at the end of the month, you should have disposable income at the end of the month, so should I. Also, if I'm the female breadwinner, I'm also paying more of the bills. So I'm paying more toward our joint expenses, correct? What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the camera. Go ahead, I'm listening.
Are you? Is that true or is that not true?
Yeah, go ahead, I'm listening.
Do I pay more toward the joint expenses?
Yes.
Should it be? So I agree, and I think it should be the expectation that whoever makes the most, male or female, should pay that percentage of the joint bills.
That's how we live, and y'all can write that down. That's a great topic.
Pay what you weigh.
Yeah, to discuss with your significant other or spouse, because some people believe in the traditional way that y'all should just put your money in one big basket.
Or no, some people believe men should pay all the bills.
Oh no, that's another side of it, but they wouldn't be female breadwinner conversations.
No, even I've heard people say that in marriage groups and different things.
Oh wow,
that the man should pay the bills, whether they make the same, whether she makes more. She said the purpose of the man is to be the provider, and to me that's dumb. If he's not making the most money, that would be stupid.
I ever heard.
However, I'm saying people.
Right, but it's funny listening to people in the female breadwinner community. Most of them feel that you should lump your money together. Surprise the dickens out of me. I can't lie to you. Like lumping your money together, that doesn't, in my mind, and people will be mad. They will say, oh, everybody, married couples should put their money together.
I disagree.
You know what? To each his own. I don't think it works if the woman makes more money. If the woman makes more money, that won't ever work.
Why not?
I've just never seen it work. Literally.
You don't. How many people do you know that's a female breadwinner?
I told you.
On their finances.
I've been studying the community.
How many people do you know? I'm not talking about what they're telling you.
I know a few, just maybe a handful or two.
Zero.
Handful or two. And
why do you think it doesn't work?
You know what? Because she thinks it's her money.
But if they're pooled together, how is she gonna think it's her money? I'm confused.
That's the problem. That's why it doesn't work. Because when she puts all of the money in the account, this is mostly my money. That's what I've seen.
Okay.
But on
Bottom
the
line
flip
is we
side,
don't live like that anyway.
yeah,
so.
we don't live like that. And if we're giving tips, I believe that to be successful in a household where the female makes a ton of money.
Why you keep on saying a ton? Just the most.
Yeah, but you know what?
Over 50% of the household income.
Yeah.
I think that's a good limit.
Right.
Window.
It's tough to manage her money. I think you'll get into more arguments.
Why are you trying to manage my money?
Nobody's trying to manage your money. Manage your household money.
You said it's tough to manage her money. That's what you said.
Oh.
That's what you said. Roll the tape back. That's what he said.
Listen, y'all. If y'all ever get a chance, there is something called Financial Peace University
What are you talking about?
for all of y'all. And
Oh,
I
you
got
talking
a
about the
story.
Financial Peace University that you never completed?
Let me tell you why I dropped out of Financial
Dropped
Peace.
out. Dropped out. You heard him say it.
And
Dropped out.
The reason I
You heard it.
digress
You heard it here.
is because I'm explaining why not to put your money together. Financial Peace University, one of the biggest things they say to do is if it's going to be over $25.
That's what people that's broke. I ain't
See,
telling you about
she done changed the rules already.
No,
See,
that's
there it is.
Financial Peace University.
Financial Peace said, look.
No,
if
they
as a
say that
couple-
you should have an agreement on the spending limits through which you need to have a discussion.
I got the book. It say anything
You don't have
over
no book
20
because you are a Financial Peace University dropout, so I need you to not talk about it.
I quit because I can't go into.
He quit.
I can't go into a course with a liar, lying to the
liar.
pastor,
No.
lying to the pastor.
I wasn't lying to the pastor.
Talking about we couldn't do nothing on that. They said when they say you gotta
All of
put
this
your
is fake
money
news.
in envelopes
Did you
and
not
stuff like
hear
that.
at the beginning that he said I dropped out?
I dropped out a couple of courses in, not
Exactly.
the course one, because it just got too much. I couldn't handle the distrust and the lies and the. But anyway, let's get back on topic. So the point we're making is
You brought up Financial Peace
be
University.
be clear on the purposing of money in your relationship. And can it work? Yes, it can work. But the expectations have to be set. I've witnessed over the last few weeks female breadwinners who have big dreams. And it makes sense. You're out here making all of this money, doing big things in order to live a life that's bigger than the one that you're currently living. And if a man can't help you live that life, what good is he? But the reality is,
yeah, okay. Go
but
ahead.
the reality is,
Okay.
that has nothing to do with who makes more money or not.
That's true.
And that's what most of those women don't get. That love and happiness and excitement and enjoyment in your life has nothing to do with the amount of money you're making.
I agree with that.
So when you're thinking about being in a relationship and we're talking about a female breadwinner, you have to be clear on your expectations of the household. And if you are not clear on what you expect from the household, it won't work regardless who makes the most money.
That's good point, babe.
You're welcome. I do my thing. And my final tip of the evening before I turn it over to my beautiful wife is, from a man's perspective, if your woman makes more money, what you have to understand is you have a position in the home regardless of the money situation. And that position in the home is to lead your home.
That's true.
Make wise decisions for your home, your family, your children, and make sure you are clear on the direction of the home. And regardless of what trials, tribulations, issues y'all have, that you stay steadfast on your path to that direction. Because things happen in the household. It goes up and down. Y'all going to fight over the simple things, money, time, all of those things. But you really have to make sure that you stay true to the direction that you want to take your family. And that is how you remain the man of your household, right? It's nothing to do with money.
I thought I was going to get to make a point.
Honey, I'm just turning it over to you. Go ahead.
Bottom line is you have to pay according to what you're bringing into the household. I don't think it's fair if you're the female breadwinner to say, okay, we're going to be 50-50. Your husband making $50,000, you making $200,000. That's not even a fair proposition. And so I think you have to say, if it's legitimate, and my husband said something to me one day, which I thought Okay, that's fair. I think it's when we were out to eat one time. And I said, why you don't never pay when we go out to eat? He said, you going to all these high-end restaurants? Like, yo, you need to pay. He said, you make way more than me. You need to pay more than me. And I said, that's a true statement. And I couldn't really fault that because, like to the point he made, if there's a certain lifestyle, if you say, okay, I make X, and so therefore I'm accustomed to Y, and your income can provide that for your family, then you have to take up that mantle because it's not fair to be like, hey, baby, I want to go to Ruth Chris, and you know your husband is a PE teacher, and he can't be affording to go to, what?
You just threw a PE teacher under
No,
the
I'm
bus
saying a
like
teacher.
that.
I'm
know
just
what you
used to
mean.
being saying a teacher. And you know that he can't afford that on a regular basis. I'm not saying he can never treat you, but if you want to go to Ruth Chris to the happy hour once a week, that wouldn't not be fair. So you just have to make sure that you're being fair in your relationship and that you are looking at everything that's a joint bill and saying, okay, here's our joint bills, let's split this. And then what you want to do outside of that, if your husband wants to go play golf or if you want to go to the spa or whatever, as long as the joint things that impact both of you guys are taken care of, it really shouldn't matter what you're doing outside of that because the reason you pay what you weigh is so you have disposable income at the end of the month or at the end of the pay period to go do the things that you enjoy doing that are outside of the family. So family first. Make sure everybody's paying a portion of that, and then you go do what you want to do, and everybody stays happy. Right? I'm happy.
I'm good.
That doesn't mean happy, but that's okay.
All right, y'all. Till the next time, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit us up at relationshiprundown@gmail.com. Have a good night.